So I was at work last night, and I was scanning through, and obviously there's a lot of bitterness and the usual monotonous, tedious, childish stuff. And I seen something, and it got me back thinking to a couple of years ago. Now this sounds absolutely incredible, but it's a true story, absolute gospel truth. So I did a book a couple of years back. I won't name him because I won't even name the place because probably people will know. But I did a book on someone, and a certain name, really well-known name, was asking me all the time, "Write my book, write my book, write my book." And I was just like, I didn't fancy it. This was kind of coming out of the true crime. So anyway, I can't remember now. Maybe 5 years ago or something. So he'd always message me, and anyway, I was getting these messages really late at night, bombard me, bombard me. Basically, I don't know what I'm missing. He's the next big thing, and all this kind of usual nonsense. Um, and I just never thought nothing of it. And the next day, certain someone rang me up. He said, "Have you heard about Joe Blogs?" Obviously, the name's not Joe Blogs, but I said, "No, why?" So he's dead. I said, "He can't be." I was talking to him last night. He was bombarding me last night, messaging me. He said he died this morning. Anyway, it turns out it was true. And I worked it out that this guy who was messaging me he must have had about 10, 12 hours left to live. And he spent the last couple of hours of his life sending me messages and sending basically not very nice messages about the guy whose book I did do. Jealousy, really. But that's a true story, that. And if I wouldn't have actually believed it, if, as I said, I was getting the messages and then I thought, I can't be right, and anyway, turned out he died. Really well known guy, but I just wasn't my cup of tea. And but moral of the story is, he basically spent the last few hours on this planet bad mouthing someone else. And certainly, as I said, I think I worked out it must have been 10 to 12 hours before he died. He was just messaging me, slagging people off. And I thought, when you kind of sit and think about that, and you're like, wow, that's just another level, isn't it? It's just literally, touch wood, God forbid. But like, if that was me, I'd want to be sat with my wife or my son or my dogs or something. Do you know what I mean? Or I just wouldn't want to be bad mouthing people on the internet. But nothing surprises you, particularly on this. But I forgot all about it last night, and I seen something last night, and I was like, wow. And I went and had a look at some of the messages, and but yeah, that's a complete and utter true story. Yeah, never underestimate how Pablo Escobar used to say. Obviously, he was one of the richest men in the world, and you never ever see him. You can Google it now. You never ever see him with a picture holding money. You can have a look as much as you want. And he used to say, jealousy and envy will kill more men than cancer. And it's true. Basically, that man spent his dying hours slagging the guy off whose book I did do. Um, and even if I'd have said, yeah, he was dying. Do you know what I mean? It's just like, but nothing amazes me in life, particularly when you're I'm 44 now. I know I don't look it. I say that all the time. But since I kind of become 40, it's funny because your eyesight goes and your hearing is not as good as and all this kind of stuff, and you're not as fit. But so your body lets you down a little bit, and your mind is kind of more switched on. But yeah, I just kind of want to share that today, just because there's a lot of I seen one thing the other day, a woman um writing a status and calling someone thick, going, "Oh, I can't believe how thick they are." Da, 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 da. And this whole paragraph you'd written, there wasn't one full stop. And I was like, "Oh, the irony." But yeah, sorry. Moral of the story is, so I've just finished a night shift and I'm going to go and type for a couple of hours. But I said it the other week, like it just doesn't, never really gets. People never get bored of just putting the same. You know what I mean? I said to the wife, if I ever get to a point where I'm doing videos back and forth and going, "Nee, nee, 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 nee," I don't want to be here. I said, you have got permission to really put me out my misery. Um, yeah, just incredible the lack of self awareness that people have. But yeah, I just, in the blink of an eye, you can be going out with fake ID in your teens, and all of a sudden, I said it the other week, sit and watch bird watching. Yeah, things that life humbles you, doesn't it? And you kind of realize what things are about. But yes. Anyway, I will speak to you all later. Have a great day.